Coming up next on Adventurer, ocean dive master Tim Taylor. More when we return. Welcome to Adventurer, the show where people truly push their lives to the limits. No talking heads here, just the real deals. I'm your host, Jim Clash. Our guest, Tim Taylor, runs RV Tiburon, an ocean research, exploration, and expedition company based in Key West. On the serious side, Tim has led 8 Explorers Club flag expeditions. On a lighter note, he has taken NASCAR driver Jeff Gordon cage diving with tiger sharks. Tim, thanks for coming in.
Hey, good to be here.
We've never had a deep sea diver like yourself on, but first I want to get to this Jeff Gordon thing. I understand you took him out looking at sharks. Is that true?
Yeah, we did a shoot that aired last summer, July, of Jeff diving with tiger sharks in cages.
So I would think that him in that cage is a lot like all the shark NASCAR drivers around him at the start of the Daytona 500.
Oh, yeah, it was a little bit out of his element. Yeah.
But was he a nice guy?
Oh, he's great. Jeff is a real personable guy and a lovely man to be with, and he really enjoyed the experience. Great diver too.
Yeah.
So.
Now, on a more serious note, you take Explorers Club expeditions out, flag expeditions, and do all kinds of neat things. Tell us a little bit about what is an Explorers Club flag expedition and what do you do for them?
An Explorers Club flag is the Explorers Club in New York here. I'm a fellow, and they'll issue flags. Flags are a very historical. They're a part of the club that's historical. They have a history.
They've been to other places.
They've been to other places.
And they come back.
The club's 100 years old, and sometimes you'll get a 70, 80-year-old flag to carry on expedition. You return it to the club. You give a report on it. So they have a lineage, so to speak, and you share in that on your expeditions. And it's an honor to carry one. You have to apply and be accepted and be issued the flag by the club.
So you've done 8. Tell us about the most interesting one you've done.
Oh, I've done all across the board. I think one of the ones I'll always remember is Pulley Ridge, which is the deepest coral reef that we've ever discovered that's photosynthetic, and it's about 250 feet deep.
So you're down there in a scuba outfit at 250 feet?
Yeah, we're actually diving rebreathers, which are a newer technology that allows us to recapture the gas and rebreathe it. It's like a spacesuit.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's got to be a real thrill to be that far down. How deep have you dove yourself?
About 300 feet. And we can support, my research company can support up to about 400 foot deep diving. So.
Wow. And what's it like down there at 300 feet?
It's another world. It's amazing. I mean, you plan, it's like a spacewalk, but you're down there, and this particular dive site was different than anyone I've ever seen on the planet. So it was green, a green, leafy, purple coral. It was amazing.
Sounds beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
So, I mean, you've done a lot of stuff. What's next for you? What's next for RV Tiburon?
We've started a project called Blue Matters, which is taking this technology and applying it into the science disciplines, archaeology, ichthyology, all the different biology sciences to help them increase and collect data at depths that they normally could not get to. And it seems to be important nowadays because there's so many things that are going away that we don't have data on, that it's important to do it now and not wait 10 years or 15 years when this technology will kick in.
They say that space is the final frontier, but a lot of other people say that the ocean is a final frontier. Talk a little bit about that.
Well, the ocean is alive, and space isn't. So we're not going to jump to another planet tomorrow, and we're not going to find another one that we can live on. This is our last one. So the oceans, the more we understand about them, the more we understand about ourselves. And it's important.
You've also gone down and dove shipwrecks, right?
Oh yeah, we do archaeological projects, and we map them and excavate if necessary, but more archaeology, not treasure hunters.
Have you ever found any doubloons or
I've
coins?
had the fortune to work in Cuba with Frank Godio and his team numerous times, and we've worked with the Cuban government. This was several years back, and and helped them bring up silver coins and artifacts that eventually went to museums in Cuba. We've dove the harbor in Havana, and it was very unique. We've also done some deep wrecks off the Keys that we've mapped that we were the only ones ever to be on, about 220 feet deep, about a 150-foot ship, and we've cataloged that and mapped it.
Wow, it sounds like you've got a great life. Do you have kids? Are you married? What is your?
I'm single, and I live in the Keys with my son, who's turns 12 next week, and my daughter, who's 9 years old. Both little divers under their own.
So they scuba dive?
Oh yeah, they scuba dive better than most adults.
Well, it's a real honor having you on the show, Tim.
It's
we
great.
wish you the best of luck in the future.
Thanks.
Come see us again.
I will.
Okay?
I will.
All right. Again, diving expert Tim Taylor. I'm Forbes adventurer Jim Clash. To read my column, pick up Forbes magazine or click on Forbes.com/adventurer. And thanks for watching the Forbes.com video network.